Warning! The following video will contain language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised. If you can't handle harsh words, stop watching now. For everybody else, hey guys, I'm Dave. Darker than Damien, more savage than Vandal, and this is the Arrow Roast. Now, I haven't done this in a while, and it's kind of weird because health-wise, I just haven't. I've been feeling like absolute refried shit as it was. I mean, it's if I'm not at work, I come home and I rest. I haven't had much of energy to do much of anything, so it really sucks. I'm starting to get a little bit better. It's step by step, little by little, and because of that, I'm not. That's the sucky part. I'm starting to get back to. I'm nowhere near where I should be yet. And I'm not sure if I'm maybe doing regular Arrow roasts again. Just little bits and pieces and snippets and shit, whenever the thing comes back. Honestly, I lost my fucking interest. How bad is it when my help is coming back, but my interest is not? But anyway, I'm not worried about that right now. I thought I'd throw the Wayback Machine on here for something fun. And in that case, I'd like to talk about Earth-1 Laurel. Now, I was taking a look at some pictures and stuff, which, can you blame me? But there's something funny that I think that the producers of Arrow painted themselves into a corner, and they were afraid of what it might mean. Now, here's what I'm saying. There's some fucking subtext here with Earth-1 Laurel Lance, a.k.a. the Black Canary, because there's no other. And let's see. Here she is. She went through all that shit with drug and alcohol abuse. She finally gets over that. She trains with Ted Grant, and she's ready to whoop that fucking ass. She goes trying to take out a bad guy, gets her ass beat by the Bat. And I ain't talking Bruce Wayne. So she decides, okay, I'm going to do the vigilante thing. I'm going to put on an outfit. And it's similar to Sarah's. But, no. When Laurel decides to whoop that ass, she decides to go another route. Where does she go? To a fucking adult fetish clothing store. Her outfit's got so many straps and buckles and shit. She looks like a goddamn dominatrix roadie is what she is. Now, the Black Canary always had a little bit of a kink fetish kind of thing going on. But no, they upped that shit to 11 in here. So she comes in, she whoops the shit out of the guy, and eventually she goes from a collapsible, double-ended baton to a nightstick. Well, I guess this is kind of better than, say, I don't know, a dildo. But you look at the subtext. I think Earth-1 Laurel likes bondage. Look, she gets her ass whooped. What does she do? She gets fucking bondage gear out. What does her outfit say? It says, I'm either going to fuck you up or I'm going to fuck you, period. So she's got the fucking nightstick. You know what it's supposed to be, standing for. It's just... And of course, she doesn't have a canary cry because of metahuman reasons. So she got a collar. Yeah, let's accessorize a little bit more, okay? But even other little shit like that. Take a look at the way things happen. Like when Sarah came back from the Lazarus Pit soulless, Laurel had her captured and chained up in her fucking basement because she loved her. So, yeah, she says it with restraints. Okay. And Black Siren, every time they fucking capture the freaking team, especially Quentin for some reason, she's always got restraints or whatever, like, is that too tight? Whatever. I'm like, what do you care? So she's chaining up her father, but not her real father. So that leaves some fucking wiggle room for some really messed up issues there. But that's just the way she does it. So I think that the producers of Arrow were a little frightened that because of what they were trying to unleash, had Laurel stayed alive and hooked up with Oliver, which, by the way, is what it should have fucking been. I digress. If that had actually happened, then it would probably be exploring more of her kinky thing. There was one time that Fei decides to drop a little joke about all running around in leather, tidying up people, and there's one person had a weird look on him, and that's okay as a little passing thing. No. What happened if this shit became serious? What happens if Rihanna's S&M became Oliver and Laurel's theme song all of a sudden? What happens if she starts pushing that shit a little bit more on Ollie? I mean, there's a bondage aplenty in superhero stuff. There's people getting captured, kidnapped, tied up, tied down, what have you. And yes, that's spawned a lot of kinky bastards like myself. Don't deny it. You're probably out there one of them too. So, hey. Like I said, there's no shame in the game. But I think they were afraid of sparking a whole other generation of little boys and girls that are trying to play cops and robbers for all the most interesting reasons. And eventually, if this shit just kept up, Ed Laurel still survived, which she fucking should have. Given the outfit and her proclivities, I could just see one day she and Oliver about to get down with the get down, and she's looking with that smile and says, "The safe word is Arrow Cave," which is kind of ironic considering that's where I'm about to shove this baton. Ah, get out, Ollie!